Hello, vinyl community. George here. George Allen, LPs and CDs, and today I am following up on a thread started by the Jazz Bums. And I only discovered these guys recently. I saw somebody else doing this, and I thought this is something I'd really like to do. And this is the Jazz Label Challenge. I thought that's pretty interesting, something I'd like to follow up on. And they want us to show a record in your collection from these labels: Blue Note, Prestige, Impulse, Riverside, and then to show something from your collection from another label. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show one from each with one they required, plus then I'm going to show two from different other labels for a specific reason. I'll get into that at the end. First, from Blue Note, I'm showing A New Perspective, Donald Byrd Band and Voices. This is a very interesting album. The reason why I'm showing this, I have a lot of the classic collection, the tone poets and stuff, but I was looking online for some Tony Williams stuff, and I found a guy on eBay. I got a Tony Williams album from him, and here was a one that was owned by a radio station. So I contacted the guy and says, hey, you got any more of this radio station stuff? Because it was in excellent condition, very good condition. He said, well, I got a few more. So I ended up buying this one from him. And this is a very unusual album. It's Donald Byrd, Hank Mobley, Donald Best on vibes, Kenny Burrell on guitar, Herbie Hancock on piano, Butch Warren on bass, and Lex Humphrey on drums. And then it's got these vocal chorus arrangements done by Coleridge Perkinson. And I'll tell you, it's a very unique album, and I like it a lot. So I'm glad I picked it up. And it looks like, from the cover, it lists when it would be played. Like the Tony Williams one I have has notes on it when it was played, and some interesting things about the music. So from the way the condition of this one, I don't even know this one was ever played or not. So that's what it looks like. But anyhow, I wish he'd have had more. I try and look for these things. It's hard just finding these radio station ones, but if you can find them, oh boy, there goes my sheet. I guess I'm not going to use it. Anyhow, that's the Blue Note. Next is Prestige. For Prestige, I got Battle Stations, and this is with Eddie Lockjaw Davis and Johnny Griffin, and let's see who else is on it with them besides Davis on sax and tenor sax, and Johnny Griffin on tenor sax, also Norman Simmons on piano, Victor Sproles on bass, and Ben Riley on drums. I think it's been a while since I played this song. You get so many and they back up and you don't get to listen to it. But I like Eddie Lockjaw Davis. This is what the album looks like. How's that? This is my coverage for Prestige. I think next we got Impulse. Now this is interesting here. This is Impulse. Shelly Manne. It's got the Impulse emblem on it. But if you look here at the bottom, it's MCA Impulse. See there? MCA Impulse. I did not do any research on this, but evidently there's some connection between MCA and Impulse. So these guys that know a lot about these labels might be able to check it out. But I have a bunch of Shelly Manne stuff. This is the only one I have that's on this label, though. This has Coleman Hawkins on tenor sax, Eddie Costa on piano and vibes, George Duvier on bass. So this is a fascinating album. I happened to be in Atlanta visiting my brother, and I went in a record shop and I saw this and I picked it up a few years back. I'll put it in upside down. So that's the one I grabbed for Impulse. Okay, Riverside. Everybody digs Bill Evans. Oh, this is one of my favorite Bill Evans records. This is before he formed some of those more famous trios, but this is a terrific trio in itself with Philly Joe Jones and Sam two Jones brothers. I highly doubt they were brothers, but this is a terrific record. Terrific record. And everybody was saying how terrific. I think that he did this right after he worked with Miles Davis. So this is my. I want to see the river. See, this is. There you go. Riverside. Now, real quick, let's talk about first of all, one I like a lot, CTI. I love CTI records. And this is this one in particular. In fact, I showed this in another video. I got this recently, Salt Song, Stanley Turrentine. I got a few others, CTIs. I love these. This is Stanley Turrentine on tenor, Ron Carter bass, Billy Cobham and Hierto on drums. So this is a fabulous album, and I try and pick these up whenever I can. I used to have more of them in my old collection, and now I'm trying to pick them up again. But I've never had a bad one. I like the CTI label, and Creed Taylor does a great job. So, and one other one that somebody sent me, this was some BCLT, and I like these a lot, Black Jazz. These are rare, it seems to me. Walter Bishop, Coral Keys. And of course, Walter Bishop plays piano, Idris Muhammad drums, Reggie Johnson on bass, and Harold Vick on flute and soprano sax. I'll show you that. I love this album. So that's the labels I got for you today. All good stuff. And hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed grabbing stuff and seeing what we got. So anyhow, I'll put a link to the Jazz Bums channel. That's the first time I've saw any of their stuff. I subscribe to them. I'm going to watch more of their stuff. They're very interesting fellas. I had a good time watching them chatting. Okay, that's it for today, folks, then. We'll see you down the road.